Two back-to-back historic winter storms are about to paralyze the entire Northeast and Mid-Atlantic within the next 48 hours. This is not a drill. We are tracking up to 3 feet of snow in some locations with wind gusts exceeding 80 miles per hour. When was the last time you saw blizzard warnings posted for New York City? Try a full decade ago. But here is the critical detail most forecasters are missing. This is not just one storm. This is a double punch that will leave millions without power potentially for days. Here is what you need to know right now. The first monster storm begins hitting within the next 6 hours. By lunchtime today, the snow will already be falling hard across Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and the entire Interstate 95 corridor. But that first storm, it is just setting the stage. The second storm hits Wednesday into Thursday, and it is bringing a completely different threat. Ice storms across the Ohio Valley, more heavy snow for anyone who missed the first round, and the possibility of severe weather mixing in. Let me show you exactly when this hits your city because timing is everything with these storms. For those of you in Philadelphia, snow begins around 11 o'clock this morning, light at first. By 2 o'clock this afternoon, you will see heavy snow with rates approaching 2 to 3 inches per hour. The peak intensity hits between 6 o'clock tonight and 3 o'clock Monday morning. That is 9 hours of relentless heavy snow. Philadelphia, you are looking at 12 to 18 inches total, with the highest amounts in the northern suburbs potentially reaching 20 inches. New York City, your window starts slightly later. First flakes around 1 o'clock this afternoon. By 4 o'clock, the heavy snow arrives. But here is your critical period. From 7 o'clock tonight through 10 o'clock Monday morning, you will experience true blizzard conditions. Not just heavy snow, we are talking 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts with near zero visibility. The combination of heavy wet snow sticking to power lines and these extreme winds, the power grid will be tested like we have not seen in years. New York City proper will see 18 to 24 inches. Long Island, especially the eastern end near Montauk, you could wake up Monday to 30 inches of snow. Boston, you are in for the worst of this. Your storm does not really get going until late tonight. But Monday morning into Monday afternoon, that is when Boston gets absolutely hammered. We are forecasting sustained winds of 50 to 60 miles per hour with gusts to 80 miles per hour. When was the last time you saw that kind of wind forecast for a nor'easter? The combination puts you in an extremely dangerous situation. Boston and Providence, we are calling for 24 to 30 inches of snow. Some suburban areas, particularly south and west of Boston, could see isolated amounts exceeding 36 inches. Yes, 3 feet of snow is on the table. Washington, D.C., you have a different situation developing. Your storm starts with rain this morning. The changeover to snow happens around 4 o'clock this afternoon. That rain first, it is going to create problems because it will make the initial snow very wet and heavy. DC and the immediate suburbs, 8 to 12 inches looks most likely. But here is the thing, just 30 miles north near Frederick, Maryland, you are looking at 16 to 20 inches because you will be all snow from the start. Hartford, Connecticut, 20 to 26 inches. Providence, Rhode Island, 26 to 32 inches. Newark, New Jersey, 20 to 26 inches. Cape Cod could see 30 to 38 inches in places like Hyannis. The Appalachian Mountains will get crushed. The Poconos, 22 to 30 inches. Let me tell you about outdoor events this storm is destroying. The Great American Outdoor Show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania runs through February 15th. 250,000 people expected. The venue will be surrounded by 2 feet of snow with impassable roads. The Saranac Lake Winter Carnival runs through February 15th. With wind chills dropping to 20 below zero, outdoor ice palace tours become life-threatening. Mardi Gras has major parades this weekend leading to Fat Tuesday on February 17th. New Orleans gets a hard freeze Sunday night with temperatures in the low 20s. But let me give you the information that could save your life. The National Weather Service has issued blizzard warnings for over 40 million people. That is not a watch. That is a warning. Blizzard conditions are imminent or occurring. These warnings stretch from Virginia Beach all the way through coastal Maine. Every major city along Interstate 95 is under a blizzard warning for the first time in 10 years. Here is what blizzard conditions mean. Sustained winds of 35 miles per hour or greater. Visibility reduced to 1/4 mile or less for at least 3 hours. We are forecasting these conditions to last 15 to 20 hours in some locations. But here is what terrifies me most. By early Monday morning, sustained winds of 40 to 50 miles per hour will hit the coastal plain from Maryland through Massachusetts. Gusts will reach 60 to 70 miles per hour. Eastern Long Island, Cape Cod, and the Massachusetts coast could see gusts to 80 miles per hour. At those speeds, trees come down, power lines snap. This is hurricane-force wind with heavy wet snow. Power outages are not a question of if, but when. Utility companies are pre-positioning crews, but in blizzard conditions with zero visibility and 70-mile-per-hour winds, crews cannot safely work. Once power goes out during the peak, it stays out until conditions improve. That could be 12 to 24 hours. Let me walk you through your preparation checklist. You have about 4 hours before conditions deteriorate. Fill your bathtub with water for drinking and flushing. Charge every device. Get portable battery packs ready. Fill your car with gas. Your car becomes your charging station if power fails. Get cash. ATMs fail without power. Have $200 in small bills. Stock non-perishable food. Get flashlights and batteries. Test your generator now and have fuel ready. 3 weeks ago, the January 30th winter storm brought catastrophic impacts to the Carolinas. 16 inches in Lexington, North Carolina, 100 car pileups, multiple fatalities, 190,000 power outages. That storm became a bomb cyclone with pressure at 964 millibars. The winter of 2026 is already one of the costliest disaster seasons in history. But wait, there is more. After this first monster storm clears Monday afternoon, we get maybe 36 hours of relative calm. Then storm number 2 arrives Wednesday evening. This second storm takes a slightly different track. It develops across the Central Plains Wednesday, then crashes into the Ohio Valley and Great Lakes Thursday. This one brings a triple threat: heavy snow across the interior Northeast, 6 to 12 inches possible from Pittsburgh through Buffalo and into interior New England. A significant ice storm from the Ohio Valley through the mid-Atlantic. We are talking 1/2 to 1 inch of ice accumulation. The potential for severe thunderstorms across the southeast Thursday afternoon. Ice storms are more dangerous than blizzards. Ice accumulation of 1/2 inch snaps power lines. An inch creates catastrophic damage taking weeks to repair. Models show highest ice risk from Cincinnati through Columbus, Ohio, then eastward through West Virginia. Wednesday night into Thursday is critical for extended power outages as the storm pulls away Monday. Arctic air crashes in. Monday morning wind chills will be 5 to 15 below zero inland, 0 to 10 above on the coast. If you lose power, hypothermia becomes real even inside your home. Tuesday brings another Arctic blast. Wind chills could reach 20 to 30 below zero in upstate New York and Vermont, 10 to 20 below across Pennsylvania. This cold can freeze pipes in 30 minutes and cause frostbite in under 10 minutes. After both winter storms pass, another Arctic blast is already showing up for early March. This is not just a bad week, this is potentially a bad month. Comment below with your city and zip code and I will personally give you a detailed forecast for your exact location. This video is just the beginning. At the 30-second mark, I promised you something special. Here it is. At exactly 3 minutes and 20 seconds from now, I am going to reveal the one weather model that has been most accurate with these nor'easters. The model that called the 2016 blizzard almost perfectly. Stick around because if you are trying to figure out whether your city gets 18 inches or 30 inches, that model is the key. The frequency of billion-dollar disasters has exploded. We used to see one every 82 days. Now we see them every 2 weeks. The LA wildfires caused $60 billion in damage. These once-in-a-decade storms are becoming regular events. Here is my forecast model reveal. The high-resolution rapid refresh model, known as HRRR, has been the most accurate for these coastal storms. Right now, the HRRR is painting widespread 2-foot-plus snowfall totals from New Jersey through Rhode Island. It is showing the heaviest snow band setting up right over Long Island and southern New England. When you see a high-resolution model consistently showing the same solution run after run, that is when you pay attention. The European model has been slightly less aggressive, but it is converging toward the American models. That convergence is actually making me more confident, not less. When multiple independent models start agreeing, that usually means the forecast is locked in. Remember, this is not fear-mongering. This is emergency preparedness. Stay inside during the peak of the storm. Do not travel. Check on your neighbors, especially elderly neighbors. Make sure everyone has heat, food, and communication. Bring your pets inside. If you see someone in trouble, call 911. Do not try to be a hero. I will be updating throughout the storm with live conditions and power outage information. Subscribe so you do not miss critical updates.